Well, so MSG November. I was kind of looking at the rankings. Would you rather fight Benoit Saint Denis in New York or the loser of Arman Tsarukyan versus Ruffy in New York?
Ooh, shit. Who's ranked higher? Shit. I don't know. Honestly, either three. That'd be wicked. Shit. That's a tough one. You know, that is a tough. It depends on the loss too. Like out of Arman and out of Ruffy. Like, you know, depends how they lose. I think BSD's good because it's like, obviously after that fight was not too long ago, and he didn't really like take any damage from that fight. So it's like he'd be like probably back in the gym, ready to go as well. So I'll just say that because that seems like a more sure thing that could happen.
Mew and Gufarov, and I was feeling really good about that. And then they let me know while I'm about to leave, hey, he's out. You got Daniel Marcos, who's getting ready to fight Felipe Lima, 17-1. So just going through those trials, I had to sit down with fear a little bit, you know, because I think every fighter feels a little bit of fear. And when I felt that fear creep in, and I felt that like little voice in my head be like, this isn't fair, I had to throw that out. Like, what is fair? We're in the UFC. You know, we're gladiators. There is no fair. There is no rules in the jungle. You know what I mean? So I had to throw that voice out. And I was like, no, I'm here to fight, and I'm here to fight anybody. Whoever they send me, I'm making that walk and I'm stepping in.
Yeah, exactly. Juliana Pena as well. I mean, this, like, what's in the water that every time we see one of these shows, you guys are always find yourself in one of these finales. And
the truth of the matter is we train in a 3-car garage. There's mats, there's walls on the cage, and there's mitts. You come in and you put in your work. There's no, let me hit a 1-2 on a bag, or things aren't perfect, they're gritty, they're dirty, and they're slimy, and that's the way that things happen in a fight. Nothing is ever perfect in a fight, and sometimes you just need to put your head down and put in the work. So when it comes to the team in Spokane, Washington, you can expect grit, you can expect heart, and you can expect somebody that will come with a dog and they're ready for war.
One of my coaches told me, bend but no break, so I was having that on my head the whole time, you know. Coach Oliver teach me like a lot there, like especially mentally prepared for that. Thinking about bend but don't break was the point of my adjustments on that game, because I knew I was gonna have to go in the deep waters with him, and so I was preparing to that. I have my mindset really locked into that, so I was under that moment.
do you know what's next for you? Do you know any, I obviously you mentioned some people there, so I mean, if it was up to you right now, who are you booking yourself against?
I want to fight Bob Green, or the one the guy I kind of I was supposed to fight him, but then he got hurt, and then I could not have that match, and I the same thing, I rushed into another thing, but I love to share with Bob Green or Jim Miller, one of those fighters, if they're gonna be available to the end this year. But I really want to get back as soon as I can. I really want to, look forward to already be training back into my gym. And right now I'm healthy, just a little bruise here and there. But I want to get back into that as soon as I can.
Hey Diego, I just wanted to ask, how much does this win mean for you right now?
It means a lot, to me, especially because I put a lot of effort. I put a lot of training. I moved from South Texas, the way I said. I used to drive 9 hours from South Texas to Dallas, spend 3 days or 2 days, and then drive back home with another 9 hours. And now moving to Melissa, Texas, and be able to train 45 minutes from my gym every single day is something I'm enjoying now. I don't have to care that more than 20 hours driving. I don't have to do it no more. And you guys can see now, I see the results, and I see to be an athlete sometimes you have to move around and not be so far from my family too. It was something I was breaking my heart to be away from my family for so long time, and then now I'll be able to be close and be close to my family is something it means a lot to me.
Steven, good to see you. Looking good as always when we see you in here.
It's real sweet of you to say. I think I look like Sloth from the Goonies tonight.
How you feeling after that one?
Oh, I'm elated. God is good, man. I told everybody I was here to right the wrongs of the past, and I believe I did that. And I want to say emphatic fashion, but I didn't finish them, so I can't say that. I just hope it was a fun fight to watch.
Definitely a fun fight to watch, but also we weren't able to hear what you said out there because we were in another interview, but you could tell on your face that it looked like you were glad that the fight was over, that it was a tough one out there, you know? I mean, was that one of the toughest fights you think you've ever been in?
No, man. No. Guillermo hits like a truck. It is what it is, bro. We're in the heavyweight division. All these guys hit hard. All these guys get the job done in one strike. It's a matter of will. I go by concrete. It's not just because of my rock solid head. It's the heart, the will, the hands, the belief, baby. Everything about me is concrete, and you gotta try real hard to break me. Hey, I know it's coming from a major fat ass, okay? I know I don't look the part, but I'll tell you what, guys. Every single one of you got a tall order ahead in Steven Concrete Asplund. I did have a call out. I refrained initially in the cage. I did it on UFC.com. I want Jamahal Hill. Jamahal Hill's a fat boy that just came up. That's a nice scalp to add to my wall. It's funny because I was just talking shit, you know, saying I wanted to call him out of the PI, and then not even 2 minutes later, the walks in. I'm like, oh, hey. So maybe I do got to shut the up. But, nah, man, Jamahal, run it, baby. A little couple of hood cats from the Midwest. Show me something, you know. I know he probably don't respect me, and I could tell by the way he's looking at me at the PI. He don't think I'm shit. I'm going to keep proving myself to everybody that don't believe. We're going to make believers out of seers out of everybody that don't. So let's go.
Darren, thanks for coming back. I know the night didn't go how you wanted to. You know, I'm sure the emotions are, you know, kind of all over the place since, you know, it's finally come to an end. But give me your thoughts on the night and just where your head's at right now.
Obviously, it's not the ending I wanted, but that's life. You don't always get the ending you want. I had a chance to do it at least. Most people don't get that chance. So I wanted my happy ending, but shoot, man, I've had so many happy endings in my life. I'm thankful. I'm thankful that I have my health, I have my family. It's emotional, but man, was it a fun ride.
And I know you mentioned your children. I apologize if I get their names wrong. You mentioned Emma and DJ out there. When you, now that this part of your life, this chapter is ending, you move things forward. When they look back upon what that you were able to represent and do in this time period, what do you hope that they take away from what they saw Dad do through all this time?
One is never give up on yourself. And through hard work, you can do anything. Those are the two things I want them to know.
That's awesome. Thanks so much, Darren.
Thank you.
I know you wanted to say, you said what's next for Darren Elkins is you want to coach, right? What's one thing that you would want your students to learn from Darren Elkins?
The one thing I've learned, I haven't been, like I said, the best athlete. I'm not the fastest, but I've always outworked people. That's who I am in life. And I feel like that's the one thing, you know, if you want it, you gotta work for it. It's not gonna come easy, but you gotta work hard for it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Champ, congratulations for your amazing career. I just want to ask you, what do you want to say in this moment to the UFC, in this moment at the end of your career?
Thank you. I mean, thank you for giving me the opportunity to be here, to show who I am, to keep stepping in the octagon, for believing in me, you know. Those guys, I've always got along with everybody at the UFC. I'm a guy they know